Hello everyone, and welcome to another server tour. And yeah, actually this will be not the last server tour, because yeah, we figured out that there is so much stuff we did so far, and there is still so much stuff left to do, that it will just be too much time in between the two tours. And yeah, we'll just show you what we did so far. So what we are doing at the moment is preparing the server for world download and yeah, finishing projects and yeah, different stuff. For example, actually you can over here you can see, since they changed the behavior so that mobs won't die from fall damage if there's water anywhere, all these mobs here are now living and just all dying from the lava blade, which makes it look as if the trap was a lot faster, since the mobs take more time to die. There are more mobs around here always. Pretty funny. And they also wear a lot of armor apparently. Yeah, but actually, let's head over to the first thing we worked on. And Tube, you were pretty much the master on this project here, so maybe you can guide us.
Okay. What is the fastest route, do you think? Over here? Okay.
Just through this speed potion effect. And voila! We're already at the new area, I would say.
Yes, we are. And we have turned a giant hole in the ground, which took ages to dig, into a forest.
Yeah, so what we did is, well, you know probably that there was this super ugly, super flat area before, and the guy who dug this out pretty much left the server. So we decided that we would need something fancier over here, and it actually took like 9 stacks of saplings and quite some work to cover this up. If you look below, this is still somewhat dangerous, and so never dig straight down. This goes down to bedrock, as you can see. And what it does here is, well, we covered up the whole super ugly structure here, and also made a fancier entrance to the old arena. So if you go down these stairs, I'll just throw in an ender pearl, because we are lazy. You can see that this is the place where the old wither fight took place. And actually, yep, we already were working on the arena for the new wither fight, since we are still planning to do the 100 wither fight as the last special thing on the server here. So, yeah, well, we were digging out an arena. You'll see that later. And I also wanted to say that in the future, I already tested this just by announcing this in the feed, and pretty much no one actually saw it, but some people actually joined. I just set up a Twitch live stream account, and I'm just from now and then I will be live streaming when we are building. Just because I know it's somewhat repetitive, so it's not lots of content for the server tour, but if people wanted to ask us stuff, and we can answer them on live, and it's also, well, you can see how much effort went or goes into all these builds here, and how much time it takes to, for example, just flattening out this forest here and placing bone meal and trees everywhere. Takes like 5 hours with 3 or 4 people, so it's a lot of work. And well, but you can see it looks much nicer. And over there, Tube took the time to shape the landscape properly. So over here, there was actually first of all there was ocean. Then this guy filled it in with sand generators, with sand, and then dug out of sand. So there was just barren stone. And we filled this also in, and it looks like, don't know, how do we call this? Cabo. How do we call something which is below sea level? Is there a special name for it?
Basin.
Basin, okay. Yeah, this basin is, yeah, some kind of an oasis, I would say. Even with mushroom cows. Don't know how they got here, but probably somewhere from the mushroom island. So there's nothing special around here, just a lot of trees and a forest.
And just a side note, everywhere where you can see a creeper explosion and some sand, it's always JL's fault.
Okay, I hope there's none left here.
There's one.
Okay. Yeah, there are also some cave entrances. I guess he was even building there. Yeah, you will see there's like TNT mess and stuff around here, but all not really worth to show. But there is actually something else which is worth to be shown, and that is let's head back to the black tower there. Maybe you already saw it. And there's another entrance, so yeah, so this server 2 will maybe mostly be about cosmetic changes around the server. But this one actually involves some kind of technical stuff as well. And that is this entrance here. So, since we had this old monster farm, I don't know if anyone, well, some people might remember it, but before we had this monster farm, there was a huge cobblestone building there, and it was mainly consisting out of cobblestone and some fence gates and signs. And so this would lead far down into the earth, and since this was actually the room down there was still a huge opening, Marcy decided to actually place something in this opening here, and that's what he got. He's just I don't know what this actually should resemble, but it's some kind of a biome compilation forest thing, whatever. And with 3x3 doors in between. The doors were actually built by Sankan and me, and the design, I don't want to break apart the wall now, but the design is from a guy called Minecraft Chris, I think. And well, we actually adapted it a little bit so to make it fail-proof for the 1.5 update, but actually other stuff on the server won't work for 1.5, so I guess it's actually not really necessary. But anyway, the doors are working, and by the way, we are using the seamless half slabs here for the buttons. Looks pretty nice. We had some left from the version 1.2.4, I think, where there was this block transmuter enabled, and this door was built by Sankan. Shit. And the other one was built by me. Okay, so this is the next area, Stronghold, and actually we would need Marcy as a commentator, but I guess it took quite a while to place or to remove the obsidian before.
Yeah.
And in this last area there's actually something special, and that is a compilation first of all on pretty much every block in the game, I think.
Yeah, I think we managed to cover all of them. Yeah,
that's awesome. And I don't know, but it actually, I would have thought that there would be more blocks, but these are actually a lot of blocks, and there's even a dragon egg at the top here. Looks like a texture pack show compilation screen. And over here, this is every farmable item in the game, I think. So there's like these villager skulls, and you can see it from the table. Those items, you can all somewhat farm them. And how did he get the snow? I guess from a snow golem. Should not be that much.
Oh yeah, obviously.
No, he cheated it in, of course.
Of course.
Okay, so that's it about this area, and well, even the golden blocks you have to remember. I don't know where he actually got them from, but probably like from the Nether zombie pigman farm, or from our gold resources which we collected over time. And this is like the most fancy door ever. Built by me. Was really a lot of work. Seriously, guys. Oh man, this was a redstone hell. Okay. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. Let's go back and check out what else we got. There's actually a lot more stuff which we did, so see you there. Okay, okay guys, so something else we were working on is the minecarts system. And we finally finished a lot of connections which we will actually never really we were using them a lot, but we were always like, okay, we have to place a minecart on the rails, push it along with our feet and stuff, because there was no actual station at the end. So just to demonstrate this, let's just ride along the pretty much the longest connection here. This one is from the zombie pigman farm, that's where we just left off. And we are now traveling to the witch farm. There's the new track, and I will actually show you a map of the Nether. We have Sankan was so friendly to actually make some kind of Nether minecart system overview map, and you can also check the link in the description if you want to. Anyway, just to show you, there are actually a lot of stations, and yeah, so let's just speed this up a little bit because it's actually quite a long ride, and you'll see how many iron blocks and how many, actually just how many rails it all went into this. I think it's all like 2 double chests of iron blocks just for the stripes here. And that was too slow. I was hitting it too late. Stupid thing.
Trail of potatoes.
Fail! Okay, whatever. So this time we are turning right. And over here we are traveling towards the witch farm. Okay, we are back at the main portal, and over here there's now another tunnel connection which Tube made, and this goes back to the pirate island, and I think he added some stuff over there, so let's just quickly head over it. And he finished the city. Yeah, this will be a quite long ride, so I'll speed this up as well. And there's a floating tube in the ceiling. Oh man, these minecart bugs. So see you over there. Hey Tube!
Yo!
Awesome shoes. Okay, so I think it's up to you now to lead us to the new buildings.
Yeah. So just follow me through the city.
Looks just as awesome as it did in the past.
That's good, since it hasn't changed.
Maybe my my taste has changed. We never know.
Yeah, maybe it has improved. Okay, so
What was
in
that?
front of you, you can see 2 houses. And
Yay,
that
and they're new.
is what I have done last half year. Or was it a year? I'm not sure. Anyways. We can first go to this house up here, which is supposed to be a crazy witch house. And in here, it is really stacked, because crazy witches have things.
Okay.
And also having like mushrooms and plants spreading all over.
Okay, so I think this actually looks like pretty overgrown, indeed.
Yep.
And can you actually sleep up here?
I think
Oh,
you can.
there's still a bed which is working. And I mean, that must be a magical fire, because there was probably no one here for like the last 100 years. And it's still burning.
Yeah, of
Awesome.
course.
And by the way, if you haven't noticed yet, maybe let's get out to show it better. We also increased the view distance on the server here a little bit, so we can now actually see quite far, I think. Hooray! And enjoy the beautiful landscape of this. It's currently set to more than far, actually. And over there, there's the other house.
Yes, and this house is supposed to be like a farmer's house. I haven't built a farm, since I was so lazy to do that, but I've built a farmhouse, since that's
Okay.
the fun part. So it's more basic than the witch hut.
Less overgrown.
Yeah, and also has a place for entire family to eat and not just a single person.
Okay, so every time someone drops some meat on the table, he will be noticed by a sound.
Yeah. Or goes close to the table. And over here in this little thing is where the kid is sleeping. And if you just go up here is where the
They are
and
never
that is the
using
thing.
stairs, it seems like. Always only using ladders.
It's because stairs take up so much space. And space
They should have
is...
just built bigger houses. I guess there's enough space on the island here.
Yeah, if you look at some of the other houses, it looks...
I actually
There are stairs.
participated in the shaping of the island. We have to show this, of course. Oops.
Yeah.
Over here, I decided to make a cut in between the two islands because it was just looking so ugly. Yeah, and so now it's two separated islands. Hooray. Okay.
Yay.
I think that's it about this island here. It still looks pretty amazing and does even more than we did before. If you are interested in the other builds of this island here, go check the server tour number 27, I think. That's where Tube showed off pretty much all his builds. And meanwhile, we'll head back now and actually show you some technical invention, which yeah, pretty much we built up like 3 days ago, and which makes it a lot easier to get a lot of Nether stars. Okay, so see you over there. Okay, we are back at the main portal. Let's head over to the Wither Kill machine, and that's what we wanted to show you. I already spoiled this in the live stream, by the way, so we will also get informed about builds we are doing way earlier if you follow the live stream, of course. So, here we are, and what the fuck? Who added this?
That is Alf. Fred's
Oh.
half-brother.
Okay, but I guess people won't know who Fred is.
They will know.
They will know soon.
In the future.
Everyone knows who Fred is.
Okay.
Everyone.
Yeah, so he is pretty much taking care of everyone who is entering this area here, and really suspicious. He's really suspicious. He's watching you all the time, and so he is also watching me when I'm placing a wither here.
Everyone.
So, meanwhile, you can already place more soul sands and press some pointless buttons. And collect your nether stars! Hooray! Okay, let's continue. So, yeah, for everyone who has tons of wither skeleton skulls left and doesn't know how to kill a wither quickly, I can recommend this machine here. Oh god, this is just so cool. Let's finish this and kill 6 withers in like how much time? I think it takes around 20 seconds to kill a wither with this. Pretty much as soon as he exploded, you'll be able to punch him to death. Yeah, so the point of this, as I said, is killing him as fast as possible. And it works by the fact that we are since we are in 1.4.7, we can still put the wither in a minecart, although this is just fixed in the new versions. And I will actually show this from the outside after the last 2 withers here. And so we are just keeping him in the minecart, and so he doesn't regen health. He's also not shooting any blockbusters, and so it's very, very easy to defeat him as long as he cannot see you. But we're actually using one special trick, which I guess Sankan or Shu and discovered. I don't know. Was it Shu? Was Shu? Okay. So. And we just got 5 nether stars in like no time. So this thing is super awesome. And yeah, we will put a lot of beacons in the future around. So let's take a look at it from the outside. So let's go to the technical part and show how this machine is actually working. It's pretty simple. The soul sand, when it gets placed, simply it just powers this redstone and therefore blocks this falling edge detector here, over here. Well, pretty much this block is being powered. And yeah, let's see. Well, it's with a certain amount of delay, and that's important. Otherwise, the minecart would departure before the wither actually is down, because it needs some time to think. And as soon as the blocks are removed, because the wither spawns, well, this line triggers for a short moment and releases the minecart. Very simple. At the same time, we are triggering what is it called? Memory cell at the top. Quickly get up. And the reason for this is to block off the doors, because currently you could, in theory, leave the area through the portal while the wither is in a minecart, and that would lead to a disastrous, disaster, because the wither is not safe that he was in the minecart. Therefore, he will just be free afterwards and completely destroy this arena. So we are locking the doors when there is a wither, an active wither here, so you cannot get out. And yeah, the slope here is designed so that he will barely make it up, just slowly roll along, and after 20 seconds he will be exactly below the obsidian and water thing here, which completely absorbs all the blast force, and explode, and then roll into this chamber here. And there's some special, something special about this chamber here, and this was discovered by Shu. So what you can see is the bottom is actually, there's water, then 3 layers of air pretty much, and a tripwire above. So actually he shouldn't be triggering the tripwire, and he normally does not, but as soon as he is tracking someone, he is flying up while being in a minecart and somehow glitchy touching the tripwire. Actually, we should probably show this off by getting another wither in there. I will do this in a moment. And then he's just triggering the tripwire sometimes. It's an unstable pulse, but he's triggering it, but at the same time not destroying it when he's getting hit by something. And so we are just stabilizing this pulse here, and as soon as he is actually dead, then he will release the tripwire. And so this contraption over here is, can trigger it. We ate the poisonous potato. Oh no! Is a shifting floor. Very simple. As soon as there's power arriving, either left side or the right side is being pushed, and therefore just shifts the minecart through, as you know from like any shifting floor design, like witch farms and so on. It also works for minecarts. Just dropping the minecart through the floor, that was the easiest way to separate the minecart from the wither here, and it will be put back into place to spawn the next wither. And all in all, it's actually really useful contraption, although it's some Minecraft is involved compared to like suffocating him in a certain bedrock structure, which can actually fail. This is just so much faster, because all other methods involve minutes of AFKing around him, that we decided to use this to get a lot of Nether stars in no time. Yep, so let's actually just get another wither here to demonstrate you what I meant with the tripwire. So I'm ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we'll now watch the wither being put into the minecart from the outside, and he is slowly rolling up there, and bam! So now he's dropping down, and as you can see, he's actually triggering the tripwire. You can hear it, and therefore this red wire is always active. Sometimes it stops blinking for a short moment, but that doesn't really matter, and as soon as someone hits him, he's trying to break stuff, and he's breaking the water, but not the tripwire. But when he is dead, so kill him. Do you need a weapon? No. Perfect. Lights go out, and the minecart drops down. Working like a charm. That's the wither fight area. But now let's show off the machine to destroy 100 withers at a time. No, it's actually not a machine, but we wanted to show you our new wither arena. It's not done yet, but we already dug out the perimeter, so let's go over there, I think. It should be. Will be? What do you think?
Sure.
Okay.
Meet
So,
Fred.
can you guide us? Ta-da. I think it's actually somewhat close to the spawn house, to the main portal. Yep, over there's another one. And this is it. Hooray! Okay. So actually we didn't really do a lot here. Let me quickly show you, before we enter the room, a time lapse of us digging some of the stuff.
Ja, ich will das sein. Wir sind. Gehen wir mal drauf. Was ist denn? Wir sind nicht ganz schnell. Ja, ich weiß nicht. Aber ich denke, das war eine Hier raus. Sehr gut. Okay.
And there we are.
This looks nice.
Yeah, so this is a pretty massive room. Actually, it only took, don't know, like 3 hours or so to dig out with 2 people. Movie helped me. So we were using instant mine beacons, and so it's not that much. Well, it is work, but it is absolutely bearable. You just need to have the instant mine pickaxes and some beacons, which is obviously possible due to the wither machine. Yeah, so we are not sure yet what to do here, but definitely Fred will supervise every thing in here. And I really wonder if he will survive the event. I guess not. That would be hilarious. If we all die like 3 times and this this guy stands here in the center. How about we are about to defeat the last wither. The wither manages to shoot one of the blockbusters on against obsidian here. We kill the wither, but Fred is running amok and kills every one of us before at half a heart left.
Fred wouldn't do that. Fred is a nice guy.
Okay.
Right, Fred?
Yeah, I guess Fred originally came from this zombie spawner here. Oh. Well, a Smite 5 sword does a job. Hey! Hey, what are you doing?
Lighting up.
Where's the next one? Come on. Oh, I'm waiting for zombies to spawn. The spawner's really working slowly, I guess. Okay, so I will just grab our best designers, like 2. Oh, and this one actually survived the hit. Goodbye, Sankan and some other people to make a fancy wither arena. Actually, I don't think we will make it too fancy because we will be destroyed anyway, but obviously we need some space to place 100 withers. That's why we made it so large. And yeah, so this is our progress update. I think over here we will have the beds and some spawn and heal up areas, like just as we had for the other fight, and I'm really looking forward to this. I wonder if we will actually die. Yeah, so let's go on. And I think there's one thing left to show, and see you soon. Okay, so we are back at the storage room, and Sankan just wanted to show you one little thing here. He put a lot of effort in it, so let's go.
Well, both me and Babo sorted pretty much most of these random chests. We took all the random chests from around the island. We took them all over to here, and then sorted them into the storage room.
And seriously, this is a task which has to be done like every 3 days on the server here. Those chests are filling up so quickly with garbage, and I'm so looking forward to the auto sorting systems in the future. This will be so cool. Oh yeah, and with a new storage room which is like much won't have this. We have plans for it. Will be much clearer, visible everything, and you can directly see where to go and stuff. This is maybe compact, but by far not user-friendly in my opinion. But that's all plans for the future, I guess. So for today, we are pretty much done with the server tour. We will continue building the Wither Arena, so check the live stream for more info. I will also release another Algoru episode tomorrow. And yeah, so keep on crafting, guys, and see you next time. Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.